Hey, hey, hey. It takes a second. Good evening, good evening. Once you see the thing at the bottom, it's going to prompt. There it is. Welcome to Wellness and Lifestyles with Nurse Chris and D and Doug, where we focus on health for the mind, body, and soul, for the young and the young at heart. You see, we got our special guest, our friend Doug. Over 20 years.
Yeah, I'm in the house.
Aging in reverse is what I call it.
Trying.
When your black ain't cracking.
Thank you.
Happy Black History Month, everybody.
That's right.
Yes.
Stay strong.
All right. Here they coming in.
All right, so we're going to give y'all a few minutes to get in. Come on in. Hey, Paula McNeil. Hey, Myra. Hey, Victoria. Good to see you.
Lean your head forward. I want them to see how big this bun is getting. Glowing and flowing.
That's right.
Look. Nurse Chris, if you wasn't already my wife, you know.
Somebody be in trouble.
Somebody be in trouble. Crumb snatcher, I scoop you up. What can you do to make your baby turn pink?
Help me. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Stacy. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, it makes everybody happy. Switch it over to you.
No, we're not there yet.
I'm done fooling.
You done fooling?
I'm about to hold the camera. I gotta go to work.
All right.
Trying
to put in work.
Jenny said, hey, ladies and Doug.
Doug in the building.
Yes.
Who's that, Jenny?
Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Jaretha, what's up? I see you scheduled an appointment for your Medicare. That's what's up. Looking forward to seeing you. Hey, Annie Ray, good to see you. Yes.
You want some coconut water?
No. What y'all doing with Coke?
That ain't ours.
Oh.
Believe you already know. Doug inspecting our fridge because he know we don't do sugar like that. So he saw some soda in the
Coke.
He like, what is that? That is not ours.
Y'all slipping.
You were not.
Y'all done got over here and got lax.
Nah, we ain't messing with no Coca-Cola. You already know.
Don't even do it.
Don't even do it. Yes. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Brenda. Oh, good to see you.
Is that coconut
water?
Can I have some?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's your payment for doing the show.
Wow, a whole glass?
Half a glass.
It's all right.
It's good to see. It's good to see everyone. So we are having a sale on sea moss gel. Buy one, get one half off of the pineapple mango sea moss gel. If you go to nursechristusa.com, it should be pinned down at the bottom. But if you don't see it, I'm going to go ahead. If you guys want to take advantage of the sea moss gel sale, go to nursechristusa.com, scroll to the sea moss section so that you can go ahead and get in on that sale. It ends February 6th. Again, you have to add 2 to the cart. nursechristusa.com, scroll down to the sea moss section. Yes. So I'm going to show you guys how to make it from scratch in case our sale is not good enough for you and you want to ball on a budget. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about sea moss in just 1 second. I want to show you this is what the raw sea moss looks like, and we do have it available on the site. Okay, and so if you want to use about this much, you start off with about a handful of dry sea moss gel. You rinse it off. I have a video pinned at the top on how to rinse it and clean it, pinned at the top of my page. So you rinse that off first, and then you cover it with, either bottled water, spring water, alkaline water, just a good, purified water. And you let it soak for 12 to 24 hours. After you let it soak, it's going to look like this. Okay, now at the store, we use all natural spring water from a local spring, but we do use the water that we soak it in for the product, and you can too. But I like to add a little extra flavor in my personal sea moss gel. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And again, ball on the budget, get a bag of raw sea moss for about $55, and you can make it yourself.
So Nurse Chris,
if you sent an order in today, you will get your order within 5 to 7 business days. And Miss Anita Brown can testify that it is the best sea moss. She actually makes it from scratch herself. My boy Doug here, he's now a pro at making it himself from scratch.
So Nurse Chris, I've been hearing about sea moss, but I've never tried it. What are some of the benefits?
I'm going to tell you guys the benefits.
All right.
In just 1 second. So I wanted to again show you guys how it starts off dry, and now it has been soaked for over 24 hours. We did have to put it back in the refrigerator because we didn't get a chance to make it when we wanted to. So we're going to drain that water off, and while I'm draining that off, then I'm going to show you guys my hack, and I'll go into the benefits of sea moss gel.
I'll drain it for you.
Anita Brown says she's been making it for about 3 years now because she's been following us since the inception. Yes, yes. Oh, is this Jenny Lee ATL? Okay, Jenny, I sent you a message the other day asking you because I couldn't remember you responded on one of the messages, and then the messages got put down. So if you ask for sea moss gel, please let me know what flavor you want. Okay. So send it to my messenger so that I will not forget after this live. All right. And yes, we do one giveaway, sea moss, either sea moss gel or one of our supplements or cash prize. And it's coming up for the month of January. So anybody that are subscribers or send stars for the month of January, you will be in a giveaway drawing. If you send stars this month, 100 minimum, you will be in the giveaway drawing for next month. All right. So now that this is drained, again, it starts off dry. And now we drained off the water. Again, you can use the water that you soak it in if you choose to. But like I said, I like a little extra flavor. Now, this is my hack anyway. So if you drain off the water, at least put it to the side. This is going to help ensure that you get good, smooth sea moss gel every time. I'm just using some hot water that I boiled in a tea kettle, and I'm going to pour it over like so, just enough to cover just a little bit so that it can start to gel up. And you don't want to add too much water. You don't want it too liquidy. I'm going to add that, and you can already see it's starting to gel up. Nice. That way you get smooth sea moss every time. Nobody don't want no chunky sea moss. All right, so now that we have that, we're going to let that sit for a few minutes, and we're going to talk about the benefits of sea moss gel, okay? So sea moss gel is good for the brain. It decreases mucus in the body, so if you're constantly congested, it can really help you out. It can improve your immune system, especially during this time. I'm really back in the States, unfortunately, we have all kind of flus and COVIDs and things floating around throughout the year. So it's definitely good to protect your immune system. It is good for the cardiovascular system. Some people see a lowering of blood pressure. It is also good for diabetes. Some people's diabetes numbers get better. Everybody has an increase in energy levels. It can help with libido if you into that sort of thing. And it's good for the bones. Some people have a decrease in pain levels, but it is definitely great. It has 92 out of 102 vitamins and minerals the body needs. It is like a powerhouse. If I had to choose one supplement and that's all I could take, it would be sea moss because it just helps with so many different things. If you are allergic to shellfish and iodine, then this would not be for you because it's loaded with iodine. If you have hypothyroidism, you can take this. Just continue to get your levels checked a couple times a year, okay? I'm on levothyroxine and I take it every day, okay? There are people with hyperthyroidism and still have not had their thyroid removed or radiated, and you're on like methimazole. you cannot take it because of the concentration of iodine. But if you had your thyroid removed or radiated, you can take it. Okay. So this is a great supplement, and it helps a lot of people. We've helped a lot of people over the years with CMOS. Anita Brown says she's been taking it for 3 years, but not only has she been taking it, she's also been making it and sharing it with her community as well. So kudos to you, Miss Anita Brown. And we also have our friend Dougie Doug and Fresh.
Hello again.
So Mr. Doug, why don't you tell them a little bit about your experience with CMOS?
Well, I think when last time I was in Detroit, in Atlanta, maybe about 3 years ago, that's when you introduced me. That's when you introduced me to it.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, you was having some issues, and you was like, Nurse Chris.
Yeah, I was having some issues, and I know hypertension runs in my family. It's very prominent in my family. So I've been kind of addressing it with diet and herbal supplements and things like that, and that's helped. And it's helped a lot. But occasionally, I will still have these little flare-ups, and then I have to really get on the supplements again and get on the diet again and get it back down. And that's been going on for the last 5 years or so. But then after you told me about it when I was there, I started taking the CMOS. And now since then, my levels, my blood pressure levels are always right in the normal range. It doesn't fluctuate anymore. It just stays very, very constant. And other than that, I didn't change anything.
What else have you noticed in your overall health and well-being?
Overall, thank God
sick?
I feel like I've been a pretty healthy person, most of my life, but I don't really get sick.
Have you had
anymore.
COVID?
I never had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really catch colds. I never get headaches anymore. And I can't promise you that it's all attributed to that, but it didn't hurt. I can say that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And if it ain't broke, then don't fix it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm loving it. I'm gonna stick with it, and
he's consistent with it too.
I am.
It's nice to see a brother that's actually into his health, and he saw the improvement in his health after he started taking it, and he doesn't forget to take his CMOS every day faithfully. So keep doing what you're doing, and. We made sure we supplied you with some raw CMOS that you can make it yourself.
Yep.
So.
You taught me how to make it and actually supplied me with some, for a minute. And, like you were saying, if you don't take care of your health, by the time you realize it, it's too late.
That's right.
So, yeah, you got to be on top of that.
That's right. That's right. Yep. Angela Baker said most guys are not. Somebody asked, where's the link? It should be pinned down below, but go to nursechristusa.com to get your order in. Again, you click on that, you go down to the CMOS section, and right now we have the sale, buy one, get one half off of the pineapple mango CMOS gel. You have to add 2 to the cart to qualify. Okay, so if you only add 1, it's not going to show you the sale. So add 2 to the cart to qualify. Buy one, get one half off until February 6th. So don't say, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. It's a different time in the USA, so they got a couple more days. But yes.
So that's what you're going to be making today on the
That's
video?
what I'm about to make. Okay. That's what I'm about to make. Yes. So again, this is how, thank you so much, Doug, for your cameo appearance on our show today.
My pleasure.
And sharing your experience with CMOS.
And good luck to everybody, and thank you for supporting my good friend.
That's right.
And, continue to take care of your health. It's very important.
That's right. That's right. Thank you so much. All right, so we have the raw CMOS again. This is how you make it yourself. You start off with the dry CMOS. I have a video pinned up at the top that shows you guys how to rinse and soak the CMOS. You want to soak it for 12 to 24 hours. If you don't get to it after 24 hours, make sure you put it in a container or a Ziploc bag and secure it in the refrigerator, okay? And if you have extra when you're making it, like you soak too much, you can take some of that soaked sea moss and put it in the freezer. Okay, now here, if you didn't see my hack, make sure you go back to the replay and catch it. But this is how the sea moss looks after you drain the water off, okay? And you remove the water, and then you add hot water from like a teapot or hot water you boiled on the stove, and you just put enough to cover the top. And then the sea moss starts gelling up automatically. That way, when you make it, your sea moss is not chunky, okay? It's nice and smooth. So make sure you do that. Now, you can use the water that you soaked it in for your liquid at the store. We do not use any juice. We just use spring water, and we use either honey or agave nectar as a sweetener. It's a low glycemic sweetener. So if you had diabetes or anything like that, you shouldn't have to worry about your sugar spiking. As a matter of fact, it could potentially help with diabetes. But that to mention that, make sure you continue to take your medications. Don't think, oh, I'm going to take sea moss and that's it. No, I don't want you having problems with your blood pressure or stroking out or anything like that. You know, what you do is you monitor your numbers. Check your blood pressure at least once a day if you're on blood pressure medication. Worst case, at least 3 times a week. Write down your numbers so that as your numbers start to get better, you can go to the doctor and say, hey, doc, look at my numbers. Now, if the sea moss isn't doing it, but it's helping with other things like your immune system and energy levels, and you need a recommended supplement for your blood pressure, send me a message. I will let you know what you can use. Same thing with diabetes. Check your numbers, see where they are. Get your A1C done every 90 days and see if things are getting better. All right, so back to the sea moss gel. So we have our sea moss, we have our frozen fruit. You can use fresh fruit as well. This was fresh and we froze it. So we're gonna do pineapple, and then we have no sugar added juice, okay? Again, at the store, we do not use juice as a sweetener, but people do like the flavor even without the juice. Okay, so I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna use 2 cups of fruit. You can use whatever fruit you like. Okay, and then I'm gonna do 2 cups of sea moss. Uh-oh. And there's a little liquid in this, so that's why the next step, I make sure I don't put too much liquid. I used to do 2 to 2 to 2 ratio, but I lessen the amount of liquid that I add to it because you can't take the liquid away once you mix it, but you can't add if you need it if it's too stiff. And it does stiffen up more once you go ahead and blend it and store it in the fridge. So keep that in mind. So that's 2 cups of fruit, 2 cups of sea moss that I soaked, and I'm gonna do like 1.5 cup of no sugar added juice. Okay. And for my sweetener, I'm going to use a local honey. Okay. If you can get organic, that's awesome too.
And they do honey.
And you do it to taste.
There you
go. To taste. Okay. And you don't have to use honey, but we do use it at the store, or agave nectar, a low glycemic sweetener. Okay, so I'm going to blend this up. Now, you want to at least have a $40 blender if possible, because if you got like a $20 blender, it may not work good for you. So at least get you a $30, $40 blender. I would say at least $40 blender. Sometimes the Ninjas go on sale on different sites. So make sure if you can catch the Ninja, we like the Ninja. This is a Vitamix. I got this for Valentine's Day. I love kitchen gifts. Wife got me this a couple years ago, is Vitamix. Now don't let this fool you. This blends faster than normal. So make sure you blend yours a little longer if you don't have a Vitamix, okay? Even with the Ninja, blend it a little longer. All right, we're gonna press mute so it doesn't get so loud when we blend. All right, that's it. That's it, y'all. All right, we're gonna go ahead and taste this. Here, I'll let our guests taste it. Why don't you try it? Come on, get over here and get you some.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll taste it before we add it to see if I want a little extra honey. Here you go.
Consistency is key, guys.
That's right. 2 tablespoons a day is the recommended dose. You can do 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. Or if you're just one of them people that's not going to be consistent, please go ahead and take both of them at the same time. But don't double dip your spoon and put all them germs in the jar. Even if it's just you, you don't want to put those germs in the jar. So get you a second spoon. Yeah, it's great. It's great. All right.
Smooth too.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Just like you. Okay.
So Nurse Chris, how long does it last in the refrigerator and how long does it last in the freezer if I freeze my extra jars?
Your extra jars, definitely freeze your extra jars, especially if you go ahead and take advantage of that buy one, get one on the pineapple mango sea moss. You can freeze it up to 6 months. Okay. And if you're making it yourself, again, you can freeze it up to 6 months. If you're not going to be consistent with your main jar because you're going to refrigerate it after opening, you go ahead and when you get it refrigerated, don't just put it in the cabinet. But if you're not going to take your 2 tablespoons a day, take like half of the jar out when you get it and put it in a small container and freeze that just to get used to taking it so you can make sure you're consistent. It lasts about 2.5 to 3 weeks
in the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator. But if you take your sea moss every day consistently, 2 tablespoons a day, you will have your jar already consumed within 2.5 to 3 weeks, just one person.
Yeah.
Let alone having 2 people in the household taking it consistently. So we're going to go ahead and pour it up and see it's thick. I could add more liquid to it, but I'm good. I'm not going to do it, but it's already nice and thick. But if you add too much liquid, then again, you can still take it, but it's not going to be the consistency you want. And again, if you want to make it yourself, go ahead and get your raw sea moss from us. Or if you don't want to make it yourself, we have the buy one, get one half off on the pineapple mango sea moss gel. Now, when you're doing this, do not add it to the top. Just add it maybe to that first line there. That way, because sometimes it expands, okay?
That way the jar won't crack on you in the freezer.
Yes, so you don't want it to expand. I could put just a little bit more, but it's fine. So that's about how much you want to add to your jars. Okay?
Now look at this liquid gold, guys. Let me show you this. This liquid here, you can pour that into a jar and use it topically on your skin.
Yes, you can. You can use it on your skin if you have issues with psoriasis or people with HS that get boils in different parts of their body. When they're having flare-ups, you can put it on that. Any skin issues, you can just, do that. And we do have skin products. We have like a bundle with the soap, the face oil, the sea moss mask, and also the facial toner.
One more thing. When our godson was little, we put it on his behind. He had diaper rash. Mm-hmm. It was gone within 24 hours. So imagine what it's doing to your inside. So
yes. And she said, tell her family to wipe off the tops and keep it in the refrigerator. Yes. And yes, because I guess, the germs do travel from the hands. So yes. Yes, you definitely want to use 2 tablespoons every day. Again, go to nursechristusa.com and scroll to the CMOS section for all your orders in order to support us in our mission to help others. Will it help with headaches? If you have bad headaches, you need to figure out what's going on. Are you having high blood pressure? It could be consistent hypertension. And if that's the case, you need to get that treated, okay? Especially if it's been going on for a while, because hypertension can lead to stroke. It's a very serious issue. Now, if you're not on any blood pressure meds and depending on what your blood pressure is, you might be able to start off with a supplement. But it depends. If your blood pressure 170s, you may need a blood pressure medication for a certain amount of time. But if you take CMOS and maybe another supplement over time, your blood pressure will get down to normal, and then maybe you can get weaned off your medications.
I believe the correlation Doug was making was that his hypertension ended up being reversed, taking CMOS regularly, And so not having hypertension anymore, he also doesn't have the headaches.
But headaches could be caused from a number of things.
That
So
was just what
there's
his
no
example
there's
was
no
earlier.
guarantee that CMOS is going to help you with your headaches. Some people that have back pain have had a relief from CMOS gel, but everybody is different. But overall, it has so many health benefits, and it's good, you know, to have in your body.
Especially boosting the immune system is the main.
Especially these days with all the crap going around. So yes. And then some people don't actually do the gel, but they use our CMOS Plus capsules, and our CMOS Plus capsules are actually grinded and blended right there in the store. And it has ashwagandha, black seed oil, turmeric, burdock root added to it. Mullein leaf to help with other things like inflammation, mood stabilization.
We
and
take
more.
the capsules when we're traveling and on vacation. So.
We sure do.
Yeah.
Yes. But Miss Alicia, please get checked out or get your blood pressure checked to see if it's a blood pressure issue, because it really could be. Can you take both the CMOS gel and the capsules? You don't want to take both, okay? You want to just take the recommended dose. So if you do, 1 tablespoon of CMOS, you can do 1 capsule. If that's what you want to do. But thank you guys. If you have any questions, let us know. Send me a message to my inbox. In the meantime, don't miss out on that sale. Buy one, get one half off if you're not going to make your own CMOS gel yourself.
The sale is to when?
Till February 6th. So
right.
Don't miss that sale. Half off of the pineapple mango CMOS gel. Add 2 to the cart to qualify. But thank you again. If you need something, we're here. Take care. How do you order? Good question. Go to nursechristusa.com. It should be at the bottom of your screen, but I will put it there. Again, I don't know why it seems to disappear, but nursechristusa.com for all your orders. And make sure you go to the CMOS section. All right, Miss Anderson, I got you if you need something, okay? So if you need to talk about your Medicare, we can talk tomorrow. All right. And I'll take care of you. All right. Well, y'all make sure y'all take y'all supplements and your medications too. Don't forget those. And take care of yourself. And remember, health is wealth.
So let's stay healthy together.
See you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.